Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ayo and I'm a lifestyle blogger encouraging you to live your best life. Now, as you can see from the title, I'm hoping to share with you the ways in which I am currently saving for a home. I know not everyone will necessarily be on this house saving journey the same as me, but I just thought that these tips may be useful regardless, especially as somebody that hasn't necessarily bought a home yet but is currently in the process. I'm hoping to buy a house hopefully in the next year or 2 years or so I'm very much going to the extreme lengths of this journey, but I really hope that no matter where you are on this house saving journey, you might be able to learn a little something from this video. So if you are interested in these tips, please make sure you keep on watching. The first thing I did to save for my house was sorted out my finances. Now, I even say sorted, but really and truly, this is an ongoing thing. And if you don't know what I mean by sort out your finances, please make sure you check out my last video where I talk about how you can sort out your finances on a very basic level, easy to understand way. Now, it's so important to sort out your finances and know what is coming into your account, what's going out of your account, what bills are negotiable and non-negotiable, what you need to pay each month, because if you don't know that, you won't be able to make smart goals for what you can save in a month, in a year, in 2 years, etc, etc. Now, it's so important to save smartly, and the reason why I highlight that point is because in February I showed myself that I don't know how to save smartly sometimes. That sometimes my vision of how much I need to save for my deposit can sometimes cloud reality and daily life.
This masquerades. It doesn't serve the interest of our people.
And the reason why I say this is because in February some emergency car repairs came up, and unfortunately I didn't have the means to pay for that unless it was by my credit card. Now, this shouldn't necessarily have to be the case. You know, paying by credit card is not a completely terrible thing, but really and truly it just showed me that in order to save for my house, maybe I wasn't being very realistic about keeping some money away for emergencies that may come up in my daily life. So it's just really important to make sure that in sorting out your finances, you know what's coming in, you know what's going out, but you're also smart about possible emergencies that may come up, possible things that you may need to spend money on outside of your deposit in order for you to make sure that you're still living your best life somewhat. So yeah, make sure that you sort out your finances first. The next thing I'm doing in order to save for a house is saving within a Help to Buy and Lifetime ISA. Now, these are both things that you can utilize in the UK as a means to saving for a deposit. And I think they've been so helpful, and the ways that I can save in these are so helpful in order for me to get to my deposit goal as quick as possible. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to the Help to Buy and Lifetime ISA, please make sure you check out my podcast, Adulting 101. It's episode 2 where I go into detail about what the Help to Buy ISA is and the Lifetime ISA is. At this stage now, you can't open up a Help to Buy ISA, but for anyone that already has one, it's still useful to use it. I know a lot of people have their qualms with it, but I still think it's a very helpful way of saving up for a deposit bit by bit, slowly, in order for you to get to your end goal. So I would say those two things have been key in order for me to save for my house up till now, and in order for me to get to good habits in terms of saving for my house. Okay, people may not like this next thing I would say that I'm doing to save for my house, because the Twitter sphere doesn't like the idea of sacrifice, but in order for me to save up for a house, I have delayed big purchases and also reduced my bills where possible. So in terms of delaying big purchases, I have wanted a car for the longest time. Those that know me know that I've wanted an Audi TT for 3 to 4 years, and I've decided against buying it until I've bought a house, because the house is more important to me right now. So I've delayed that purchase. I've also delayed upgrading my phone. Actually, to be honest, none of these new phones really excite me like that. So in terms of spending money on a new phone or spending a higher monthly bill on my phone, I've delayed that and decided to just stick with the phone that I've had for the past 3 years because it's still working and doing me well. And in terms of reducing bills, that's what I've done with my phone as well. So my phone bill has reduced from £50 a month down to £10 a month. So I'm saving £40 a month more than I could have before. I've also tried to reduce my car insurance where possible, you know, putting the mileage down, because really and truly now that I work in the city, I don't have much mileage on my car anyway. And I've just tried to reduce my bills in order to give myself more disposable income to hopefully save for the future. So I would say if you are ready and very serious about buying a house, it's really important for you to be very smart with where you're spending your money and reduce your outgoings where possible in order for you to save more money. And the last thing that I'm doing doing that I pretty much haven't really got down just yet, but I know will be very necessary for me to save for my house, is looking for another income stream. Now, I'm not going to necessarily be like one of those people that's telling you, oh, you better get 7 income streams and all this and that, but at the same time, in order to save a deposit in this climate, if your salary is not doing enough, it may be worth looking to other sources of income in order to supplement your savings and your income in general. So for me, that's something that I'm currently working on right now, trying to figure out what skills I can use and monetize, and also trying to make sure that I am just putting myself out there in terms of projects or ways that I can get more money in order for me to save for my house quicker. Now, this isn't necessarily necessary for everyone, but I just think that if you be honest about maybe what your salary is and whether that's going to increase in the next few years, it may be worth trying to look into ways that you can try and earn income without taking too much of your time, whether that's through maybe selling your services online or maybe doing things for people, doing odd jobs here and there. There's lots of different like websites that allow you to do that, like Fiverr, Upwork and TaskRabbit, things like that. It's just a way of putting yourself out there in order to get a supplemental income which will hopefully help you save for a deposit even sooner. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Those are all the tips I have for you at the moment. If you have any tips for saving for a house or saving for a big purchase, please make sure you tell us in the comments. It's always good to share, and I want this to definitely be a platform where we can all share knowledge and just give each other advice where possible. If you like this video or learned anything from it, please make sure you give me a thumbs up. It very much helps me out, and subscribe for more videos like this. I'm a lifestyle blogger that encourages you to live your best life. So if you want to live your best life, definitely make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll hope to see you in the next one. Take care.